Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Today I'm taking a look at the DC Multiverse McFarlane toys, Arkham, Asylum, Joker, and Batman. And originally I was going to do these two separate, but I figured, they're both so amazing on their own that why not put them together? And, they're from the same game. They've literally come out at the same time, and most people who want to buy one will buy the other. So I figured, just let's just get it all together, and just throw it all into a pot and just stir it around. And I don't know where I'm going with this analogy, and let's just get into the review. So I got these at Walmart, and these in the video game section if you guys are looking for them. But if you guys if you do not have a video game section, then just go to your toy aisle and you should be able to find it, I hope, at least. So that's something that you should definitely try to do, is find these, because they're good, and I will tell you why and right now. And I'm still rambling for whatever reason, I don't know why. Let's go over all of the things that they come with first. So Batman comes with a Batarang, has a nice gunmetal gray, and then a white kind of wash over it ish kind of thing. Maybe it's black with a gunmetal wash, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. But you got this one, and then you got the bunched up closed version of it, which is pretty cool. They have the exact same different things. So if you wanted to have him getting ready to throw one and then pulling out another, or whatever, or if you wanted to have it be in mid-flight, so you have him have this one in his hand and then have this one being thrown, so he's getting another one or whatever, you do that. He comes with a little gas grenade thing, like a smoke bomb, which it's got the nice little rivets right here, and then black on the one side, gray on the other, and that nice little yellow rivets on top. Comes with this big ass grappling hook, which I've kind of remember this from Arkham Asylum. It's been so long since I played it. I played it when it first came out, and then I haven't played it since, and I really need to go back and play them all. But this is pretty good. This is really good. And then Joker, as far as Joker, he comes with three things. He comes with a teeth chatter thing. Sorry, had to hiccup kind of burp thing right there. Comes with a little jaw thing, a little piece of fuzz on it. Comes with a open version of that, so if you wanted to have two or just have one in motion kind of thing, like I did with I showed you with the Batarangs, you could do that, which is pretty cool. And then he comes with this nice revolver. So let's get that out of his hand. Joker, let go of it. Let go of it. Sorry, there are technical difficulties. Heave. Oh, okay, got it. That took way too long. He did not want to give up this freaking revolver, but you can see there's nice little wrapping on it and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. And it looks very Jokery, let's be honest. It looks like a normal revolver if it was animated and Jokery. So that's a really good thing. And now let's go over the detail of these amazing figures. Kicking it off with Joker, look at this head sculpt. This is just amazing. It's creepy. It looks just like the game. It's perfect. It's got the big ass hairline. Got the nice green, dark green splashed throughout the light green. It's just yellow teeth. Everything's painted perfectly on this, and it's just amazing. We got the green bow tie and the orangish yellow under shirt thing, and the purple pink flower, the purple jacket, and just the yellow coming out at the ends, the chain, the buckle, the pants detailing, the coat detailing, the coat tails, the shoes. It's just all of it. It's just fantastic. There's even a different, you can see right here, it's a different texture right here, because it in the game, I almost said in the movie, in the game he has a patch right here. It's maybe he tore it or whatever. He's got the buttons up here. This is a whole over piece, which I will go over in a minute. Let's go over Batman. Look at this head sculpt. This is straight from the game. These two are just ripped straight from the video game. It's amazing. And don't get me wrong, there are some problems that I have with these figures. Kind of. So, let's see. Let's just look at that. Let's just take a minute and look at that for a minute, because that looks just like the image. He's staring into your soul. You can see the friggin' whites of his eyes and the pupils and the iris and all that stuff. It just, oh man. And the bat symbol is raised. It looks fantastic. The cape is just textured beautifully. Look at that. Got the nice little, arm gauntlet things. Just the inside, the belt, all the tech detailing, the trunks, the legs, the rivets in the boots and the knees, and then the boots with the shin guards and everything like that. It just, oh man, and the treads. It's chef's kiss. And I'm going to just do it. That's going to be my thing now. I'm just going to say chef's kiss, and everywhere I'm just going to say it's a chef's kiss. Now, going over articulation, let's go over Joker first. So I can go up that far, can go down that far, tilt, get a nice little Joker tilt, get ready to, you know, like hit you with a crowbar kind of thing, rotation, shoulders go up that far, go all the way around, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that go all the way back, which is just, it's beautiful, hands, normal McFarlane joints, you know the drill. And now, the overlay piece that I was talking about, he still has amazing articulation because this is a rubbery piece sitting over joints, so you can still get him into an ab crunch like that. It kind of kicks back a little bit, but look at that. You can get him in an ab crunch, you can get him all the way back like that. How amazing is that? To the side, rotation up in here, up, rotation up in there, rotation up there, rotation up there. So yeah, up in his like jacket, you can kind of see there's like a rivet up in this. So let's see, it's just like that. There's some divots, everything like that. Rotation, legs go out all the way. Holy shoot. Legs go that far forward. They go back. Wow. No thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that go all the way up. This is honestly the greatest articulated Joker figure that we've ever gotten, that like on top of everything else, like it looks menacing, it's perfect. This is the perfect Joker figure for the game or even comic. He's got rotation at the ankle and then toe joint goes ping. We got that, and let's get him set back down. And now going over Batman's articulation, his head can go up that far, so you can have him looking up into the night or looking up at the bat signal, which that just, look at that. Oh yeah, which I have a bat signal now, so yeah. Head can go down that far, can tilt to the side, rotation, shoulders can go that far up, go all the way around. If you wanted to push it past the cape, you could do that. It would just kind of bow out a little bit. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbows that go up about 45, a little past 45, I'd say, which is not bad, but you know, it could be better. Standard McFarlane joints for the hands, ball joint here, so altogether you get that far forward, which is not very much, that far back, which is a lot, to the side, decent, to the side, decent, and then rotation at both of those, which is pretty good. Legs go out all the way, like I said with Joker, which is fantastic. Legs can go that far forward, they start to bow out a little bit. Little bit of rotation at the joint in the thigh. Leg goes up that far, which is pretty good. Ow, I just caught my finger, that hurt. No boot swivel or anything like that, but normal joints at the ankles for McFarlane's, which is just the ball joint, and then toe joint, as I said. And that will do it for the articulation. Here they are with Superman, if you wanted to use this as like an Arkham verse, you know, Superman, which I think this works. You could easily fudge him into make him a comic figure. You know, if you really wanted to, you could use that as a comic Joker, you could use that as a video game Superman. Obviously, it is a comic book Superman. You know, you could do that. Here they are next to the comic book Nightwing, and this actually works. I like this. I think this looks really good. This, you could fudge this in and make it a Arkham City Nightwing if you really wanted to, or I would assume at some point we probably will get a Arkham version of Nightwing, because I'm as far as I know, these are selling very well, because you can't really find them that much on the websites anymore, and like at the store, they were there for a day and they had like 6 each, and boom, they were gone. So, you know, I hope that we get more, and I would love to get some of the figures that I will show in a moment. Here they are next to Batgirl. If you wanted to use this as a temporary Arkham Batgirl, or like I said, you know, fudge them into the comic display, you could do that height-wise and everything like that. I think that works. Now, if you wanted to do, well, I mean, you can't really, I mean, unless you wanted to make this exact figure that I made, but this is a loosely based off of the Titans version / Arkham Origins version of Deathstroke that I customized and made and all that stuff using an Omega body from Fortnite, from McFarlane, and that's supposed to be 7-inch scale, but this doesn't really work that well as much as I would like it to. I really thought that that would work better, and I don't know why it doesn't, but you know, I'm sure we'll get, I hope, oh man, imagine a fully articulated, or at least like, you know, this articulation, which is relatively fully articulated, imagine an Arkham Origins version of Batman and Deathstroke. Oh man, those would be amazing. And speaking of Arkham Origins, here they are next to the Arkham Origins DC Collectibles Bane. And this works, if you wanted to use that for that, as this works. I hope we get this from McFarlane or something like similar to this, you know, because this would, like, this figure is, while cool to have on the shelf, it's not articulated like at all. So, you know, but I think it works if you want to just put it in the display for the time being. And now let's say you didn't want the Batman and you just wanted Joker, or if you wanted multiple suits for Batman, this also works. His head's a little small, but that's just the way that it looked in the game, honestly, like a little bit. And I mean, you probably could, if you really wanted to fudge this, you probably could pop this off. Just be careful and put this head on there. I don't know how it would work. I'm not going to do it myself because I don't want to break this, because I absolutely adore this figure. This was my favorite Batman figure for the longest time, because we haven't gotten that many good Batman figures, let's be honest. But I think this works if you wanted to use these two together. And something else, let's say you wanted to use the Arkham Knight versions with the Arkham Asylum versions, you know, to just kind of use like a whole Arkham shelf. If you got Harley and you got Nightwing from Arkham Knight, I think this definitely works, because Batman is taller than Nightwing usually, and Joker is taller than Harley usually. So this works. And like, they're on the same, like on par with the same amount of detail. Articulation wise, they got actually kind of similar points of articulation, you know, to where you could fudge it. And it's not like a very strange, far-fetched thing. Obviously, she looks very different in Arkham Asylum, as well as... Was Dick even in Arkham Asylum? I can't remember. It's been so long, like I said. But this looks great. I like this very much. Here they are next to the Arkham Knight version. I think I've said something else instead of saying Arkham Knight. I don't know, I may have said Arkham Knight. But Arkham Knight Catwoman, I think that look works. And then just for schnitz and giggles, because she was near and I absolutely adore this figure. It's one of my favorite figures of all time. Here they are next to Sarah, aka Canary, from Arrow Season 2 from DC Collectibles. And I think that if you wanted to use her as like your Arkham Canary, you could do so as well. You know, hey, it's your collection. You do what you want. Something else of note, how would you guys like, okay. Something else of note, how would you guys like me to do some, like throwback reviews of Arrowverse stuff, or just like DC figures in general, like some throwback stuff to like some of my favorite figures and all that stuff? Would you guys like to see something like that? If you guys would, let me know, or, you know, like leave a like on the video or whatever you guys, whatever you want to do to show me that you would like some content like this. Let me know, please. I would, because it's stuff that I would like to do, and if, you know, there's an audience for it, then I will absolutely do it. So, yeah. Overall, I would give these figures a solid 8 out of 10, honestly. The only problem that I do have with them is, and one, it's more so a design flaw. I don't like how huge his gauntlets are. I think they're too big, but that's just a design flaw with the game, so really I can't dock the figure for that. So I'm not going to dock the figure for that, so I'd say give him an 8 as well, just like in general. Because, I don't know, I guess you could like have more range of movement like in the front of the torso or whatever, you know, you could do something like that. But Joker, something that is a problem that I haven't actually tried to put anything in Batman's hand, but I would assume he has the same, yeah, he has the same problem, so that's a point that I'm docking him. So just 8, I guess, or 2 points, just whatever. So a point for articulation right here, and then that, so he's down to 8 instead of 10. And out of 10, I would give Joker a 9, because this figure is honestly a perfect representation of the Joker. So I'd give him a 9 out of 10. But the only problem that I have is this hand is like, the plastic on this is so like hard plastic that it was a pain in the ass to get this gun in here, and it's a little loose now after doing it, because I'd taken it out, because I had it on my shelf with this, and then I took it out to show you guys, like, you know, when I did the close-up of the accessories, and then putting it back in, it was a pain in the ass, and it's just kind of loose now. So something to be wary of is to be careful, don't break your figures, you know, that's always a problem that we all have to deal with at some point, is a broken figure, and it's, you know, we try to avoid as much as possible. So, but overall, I really like these figures, and if you're a big fan of the games, or just even comic book, like, you know, if you're just a fan of Batman and Joker in general, and you want to have multiple versions, or if you don't have a good comic representation of them, you could honestly fudge these and use these as comic book versions. You really could if you wanted to. So, I mean, even if you wanted to customize them a little bit, like if you wanted to, like, trim these down or something to make these, the wing, like, knife gauntlet things smaller, and that, you could definitely do something like that, and it would work. Also, we're getting comic book Joker at the end of the year, so if you've got the Batman and you actually like the comic Batman that we got from McFarlane, which I don't personally, I don't like the cape or the head, really. The body's not bad, but cape and the head doesn't do it for me. But we are getting a comic Joker at the end of this year, so at least we're supposed to. That's what the rumored list is right now, and it came from the same source that reported on the Rebels stuff, and that happened with we're getting a re-release of the Rebels figures, which, oh man, that Zeb looks so good. Oh, I can't wait to get those. Because I got, as of right now, Kanan, Sabine, and Hera, but I never got Chopper or Ezra, because Ezra, I saw him once, and then I didn't get him like a dumbass, and then he was gone forever, and then same with the Anakin, and I would love it if they would re-release Anakin again. They won't, but it'd be so cool if they would. You know, who knows? Maybe for like the whatever, maybe like the next anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, maybe they'll do it. I think that'd be amazing. Like have it like with the battle damage, like so they have like little singes in their whatchamacallit, robes, and you have like Obi-Wan, they have like different like kind of teeth gritting heads or whatever. That would be something that would be really cool that they should do. Like Hasbro, you need somebody to design like sets, like, you know, figure stuff or like packages or whatever, like, you know, or just whatever. Hire me. I would love to do it. I have so many good ideas for figures. I would love to work on something like that someday, but it'll probably never happen. So, you know, it is what it is. And I love these figures, as I said, and I've drawn this out for way too long. And if you guys liked the video, let me know. If you guys want to see the videos like I was talking about, doing the throwback reviews for like Arrowverse figures and just DC figures in general, or figures in general, just of any kind, then let me know. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.